Welcome to another edition of 42 Straight Years In. On my crackhead update. 3 years ago, man, I was struggling like hell to make it. I was living in a motel on Fort Worth Avenue, but I worked in Pleasant Grove. So I got to catch two buses to make it to work. I got to catch the 12 from Fort Worth Avenue to downtown Dallas, then the 111 to Pleasant Grove to make it to work. So this particular day, I had caught a ride from work, but this guy, he will only take you in his van to South Dallas. From South Dallas, you got to make it to other parts of Dallas. He would not take you close to where you live. So anyway, he let us out the van in South Dallas over by the homeless shelter, Austin Street Shelter on Hickory. And I saw a guy who I knew from prison. Man, I knew him, I've talked to him, I've loaned him money. Me and him kick it a lot in prison. I ain't gonna say we was friends, but he's from Dallas and I'm from Dallas, and we'll just talk. Anyway, man, he was over there. He was driving a Jaguar, so he come up. I talked to him. We shook hands and shit. I said, hey man, will you give me a ride? I'll pay you to take me on Fort Worth Avenue. Man, that just one of them days I was tired, cause I got to get up so damn early to catch the bus, even though it's a bus stop right in front of the motel. If I miss one bus and late, I mean I'll be late for work. So he said, no man, I'm not driving over there. So, but he was telling me about, he was living with this chick, and he had a good job in Waxahachie. I was looking at the brand new Jaguar he was driving. So I walked on to the bus stop up on Malcolm X and caught the 11 to downtown and caught the 12 Fort Worth Avenue. Well, anyway, yesterday I was over, before I did the interview with Diamond Stone TV, I was in South Dallas. Same spot. I go over there a lot by that homeless shelter. I see a lot of guys over there I know from prison. There he is. Now he's driving a hoopty. That motherfucker leaking oil like a son of a bitch. He asked me, he living at the shelter. He asked me to say, man, you got your own place? I said, yeah. Who live with you? Looking at this shit, I already see where this conversation is going. He want to camp at my spot. That ain't happening. I remember you turned me down for that fucking ride, and I didn't ask you free. That's one of the few times I ever asked anybody any damn thing. I made it my own way. Whether I had to walk, crawl, I didn't ask nobody for a motherfucking thing. Now here his punk ass is struggling. The woman done put his ass out. He done lost a Jaguar, and he living at the homeless shelter. And he ain't got his job no more. But the universe play hell of a tricks on you. The universe gives and the universe takes. I didn't even respond to this shit. I got in my car and drove off. That's my crackhead update. Y'all know what it is. Get your motherfucking shanks out and let's get ready to ride. Yeah, I did a interview again with Diamond Stone TV yesterday. So it's gonna be a lot of content over on Diamond Stone TV. You'll be able to check me out. I'll let you know when he uploaded. Y'all were listening to some women talk, and they were just saying that Jesus gonna send me a man. Until then, I ain't gonna even worry about it. I was listening at them motherfuckers. I said, come on, man. And these is older chicks. Basically, your box is bankrupt by now. There's nobody searching for you. Even the old men don't want you. I was saying to myself, Jesus can fuck 100 virgins. You think he want a used box? He don't want you. He too busy running the universe. He ain't got time for your bullshit. He gave you the power to make decisions on your own. They sent you the man from Walmart. You didn't want him. You wanted a movie star, a rapper, or a Dallas Cowboy football player. But your looks are not up to par. So you ain't gonna get one. You're not gonna win one of those guys. Those guys looking for eye candy. That you are not. You are below average woman. You know, I'm just listening. I said, that's pitiful. These are older women, and they still live in a damn Disney world, live in a fairy tale world. The shit ain't worked out for you all your life, and you still holding on to that same thought process. That means you's an ignorant motherfucker. Thinking with your emotions, and I feel like bullshit. Yeah, I'm gonna go to, a lot of times I've seen gang members, prison gang members attack inmates just, I'm talking in a head up fight. And a lot of these guys pull their punches. They could tear this dude's ass up, but they too afraid the rest of them are gonna join in the fight. The average man is not designed to fight 4 and 5 fucking men at the same time. The average person don't have that type of fighting skill. So he would allow this gang member to continue fighting, even though he could knock his ass out. I've seen that a lot. And once we was at the Ramsey unit, and I'm in the office typing like hell. We can hear a big commotion out in the hallway. Turnkeys, they jumping somebody, which happened all the damn time. So Cat went out the office, Bear went out the office. So I come out to see what the fuck is going on. And he got a homeboy of mine from North Dallas we call Gypsy. His last name is Browning. A lot of old schools, they know who Gypsy is. Gypsy a fighting son of a bitch. The man can fight. But he allowed this turnkey to hit him. And he didn't fight back. Because he didn't want the rest of them to join in. Turnkeys was organized like hell. Because Cat had a policy. If you whoop one of them ass, he'll fire him and give you the job. That was his policy. So Cat walked up, he asked the guy, he said, what the hell you do? He was telling Cat, he said, hey man, this motherfucker hit me in the mouth, man. Hit me right in my mouth. When his lips were swollen up like Donald Duck. I'm looking at it and I say, now this is my motherfucking homeboy. He way older than I was. But he was laid back. I would talk to him a whole lot. We'd ride, because we from Dallas. I'm looking, I say, I know damn well Gypsy probably can whoop this dude's ass. So he tell Cat, he say, Cat, I can whoop his ass. He said, but I'm too afraid the rest of them gonna join in. Cat said, all my fucking turnkeys can fight. He said, and you say you can whoop his ass. He said, Cat, I will beat this fucking dude down. He said, the only reason I didn't tear his ass up, because the rest of them gonna join in, which that's what happened all the goddamn time. Them motherfuckers didn't take no loss. Man, they rat pack your ass like it ain't shit. And like I've said in previous videos, majority of those guys wasn't no fucking small guy. These are big fucking dudes. So Cat said, asked the turnkey, said, you gonna have to fight old Gypsy. Turnkey said, Cat, I ain't got no problem with that. He said, because any of my turnkeys should be able to stand up like a fucking man and fight by his goddamn self. And so Cat tell Gypsy, he said, get him. Gypsy squared off, started moving. I see how they're looking at turnkey eyes. He know he done fucked up. And Burl told him, say, ain't nobody gonna get involved in it. Just you and him. Man, they locked them damn riot gates. Gypsy beat this motherfucker down. I'm talking about beat him down. When this shit, he could have killed this dude if he wanted to. All he got to do is stomp him. Cat wasn't saying a goddamn thing about how to fight. He let you win by any means necessary. So he let the guy make it. Cat tell him, say, I ain't gonna have no turnkey of mine that get his ass whooped. That means you lied to me. You told me you was a bad son of a bitch. And I just looked at it with my own 2 eyes. You ain't shit. So right there, that's the key for Bear. Bear ease up, slap him in the back of his head. Bam! You better get you, motherfucker. He take out running toward the jailhouse. Now, Same turnkeys that you've been buddy with, they turn on you. And they kicking him and stomping him all the way to the jailhouse. So Cat said, come on in my office, old Gypsy. Gypsy get inside. I can see he was looking nervous because Bird is standing there. He said, you want to be a turnkey? You want to work for me? Gypsy said, yeah, Cat. He said, go out to the laundry. He told me to fix out the slip for him, take it out to the laundry, and they give him turnkey clothes. He made him a turnkey. Now, Gypsy turned out a pretty good turnkey. He didn't fuck with people. I ain't never heard of him jumping no one. He didn't fuck with people like the rest of them do. He just do his job, keep him working in the field because he had 3 fucking life sentences. He got 3 fucking life sentences. Now, in some ways, Cat is fair as hell. You know, like I've said before, he never just dry fuck over inmates. You got to go to him, or you got to have disciplinary, and you go in the front of him. Other than that, he don't fuck with you at all. Yeah. He had a thing. If you come in front of him and take responsibility, when I type up that disciplinary case, it was a little paper. It was in triplet form. Now it's a whole fucking sheet, about 5 sheets, and with built-in carbon paper. That's what a disciplinary report looked like now. But back then, it was a little triplet, a little square paper, about that big. He already had a punishment wrote on it. No matter what your plea, you already done check guilty and the punishment. Now, what you can do, if you take responsibility, he'll decrease that punishment. He could gonna give you 24 hours in the jailhouse. He'll cut it to, hey man, stand out in the hallway for 2 hours. If you take responsibility. Now, I was too fucking young and did not have enough prison experience to deal with Cat. Like when I first got the job, I've talked about this guy before, Mr. Forbes. I went and talked to him. He said, man, best way to deal with Cat, keep your mouth closed and your ears open. And never ever think Cat is your friend. Don't consider him your friend. That you can say any fucking thing to him you want to. It ain't happening. So I was too fucking young and inexperienced to deal with this hardcore ass fucking warden. I learned a lot of shit from working in his office that I was able to apply to prison later years. Because I know the internal working on how prison works. What a warden can actually do. If someone escaped, what is he gonna do? How they detect when someone escaped? What the hell? How they handle a riot situation? How they cover up a lot of shit. I learned how to do it because I'm the one who do the fucking paperwork. I know exactly what's wrote on this damn paperwork. I am the motherfucker who typed it up, so I know what's on it. You know, but I didn't go in front of this work in this man's office. A lot of times he'd offer me shit, I decline it. I don't need to get it from him. When he leave and go home, I can get it any goddamn way. So why I gotta get it from him? Him and Burr sitting there drinking a beer, smoking a cigar. He always, hey, get you one of them cold beers. I don't drink. Now what I would do is get a beer or 2 of his and take it to Mr. Forbes so he can drink some free world liquor instead of drinking that homebrew all the time. When I brought him a cold, slit small liquor, he said, man, I ain't had one of these in ages. I would do that. But I never thought I was too good, too cool with this man where I could say what the fuck I want to say. Now, if he asked me my opinion about something, I would answer it in as few words as possible. He already got his mind made up anyway. He just be checking out my response. And now, occasionally somebody would come in front of Cat that I know, and this guy is up shit creek, and I'd interject my 2 cents to try to save this guy. You know, but I never thought that me and him was buddies. I know I wasn't cool with him as Burr was. He treated Burr as he was a free world employee. I ain't never heard him say shit about Burr. Matter of fact, he was talking to another warden one day. He said, hell, I trust old Burr better than I do any fucking prison guard. That show you he trusted this man. I'm gonna upload this video early. Y'all keep your motherfucking shanks ready. These fools about done ran out of money. Them crazy chicks about gone now. So they gonna be looking at the ground. They already out flying a sign. I seen them already. They out with their signs. Y'all follow me. Join me over on Patreon to support the channel. Like and subscribe. And I thank you for watching.